People naturally assume that police and security officers have a good knowledge of the law, and in most cases, that's probably true. But when they see you filming in a public place, some officers adopt a flexible and creative approach to the law, known simply as making it up as you go along. Your government and the police are perfectly happy with the countless surveillance cameras that watch our every move. You'll often hear them say, "If you've nothing to hide, then you've nothing to fear." But what happens when the tables are turned on them?
Can you stop filming? Can you give me the reason why you're filming? No, you are filming. No, I'm asking.
Assault me.
No, I'm not insulting. I'm not assaulting you. I'm not assaulting you. Just tell me. No, I'm not hitting your camera.
Pictures of people.
Can you tell me why you're filming? Can you tell me why you're filming here in Upper Street? Give me a good reason.
So, what is the law on filming in public? I went to see John Toner of the National Union of Journalists to see if he could tell me.
If you're on public land, filming in a public space, there is no law to prevent you either taking still pictures or moving images.
I have the right to film.
Give me your ID first.
I don't even need to be a professional. I have the right to film here.
No filming. Good the reason why you're filming on the ground. Okay.
I have a right to film here.
Okay.
You need to know the law better.
Good for you. Show me your ID.
You're not obliged to stop filming in a public street unless you're committing some other offence. Taking pictures using film, video, is not in itself an offence.
Under what law are you asking me for my ID because I'm filming?
Suspicious behaviour.
So why am I suspicious? Under what law?
Yeah. Or filming around. You give me a good reason why you're filming around.
You give me a good reason that I can't.
Yeah.
You tell me what law
in a public place.
Yeah, in a public place.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to film where I want.
Yeah, you can allow, but no, you're not a tourist, and there is a reason why you're filming around.
I'm allowed to film where I want. This is a free country.
If you're going to take pictures from a railway station, that is private property. You would have to ask the permission of the owner. If I'm going to go inside the building and take pictures, I should ask permission of the owner, a shopping mall. But in the street, anywhere that is deemed a public thoroughfare, public place, it's absolutely fine.
I know the law.
Yeah, good for you. So good for you.
You do not have a right to come up and start pushing my camera.
I'm not pushing you.
You did.
Shut up.
And the camera's on. What?
Shut up.
Now, anyone in a public place in British law has the possibility of being photographed, like we are with a CCTV camera right now.
And that's the thing, isn't it? There are cameras watching us everywhere in the UK. If they're watching us, can't we watch back? Why should we, the citizens, not be allowed to film when we're being filmed all the time?
So give it a wave. Yeah.
Eventually, these guys decided they'd supported the community enough for one day. But not before they'd made it perfectly clear that there was a lot of confusion in this subject, even in the minds of the authorities.
Yeah, and isn't it funny that when something happens, like the tube bombings a few years ago, the police put out a thing saying, well, if you've taken any pictures, if you've got any video, which will be from railway stations, which you're not actually entitled to do, can we have your pictures, please? So, yeah, we're at cross purposes somewhere, I think.
Some officers not only think they can stop you using a camera in the street, they think they can stop you using a camera in your own garden. But these officers met their match when they tried it on with filmmaker Darren Pollard, who sends them away with their tails between their legs and a good schooling on the law.
Put the camera down for us.
What?
Can I help you? Put the camera down for us.
What? Whoa. I'm in my own garden here, mate.
Okay.
What, you come bursting down?
Filming the police?
It's not an offence at all.
It is, sir.
No, it's not an offence at all. I'm a filmmaker, mate. I know the laws. I've been doing this for years, mate. I film the police all the time. It's not an offence.
Okay. We're telling you.
What section is it an offence under?
Okay. It's an offence, sir.
What section is it an offence under?
I'll find out for you. If you can switch the camera off.
No, I can't switch my camera off. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm in my own garden. You've come round our path. I do this all the time, mate.
Yeah, if you can, then. Get this in for yourselves.
Get the mobile phone, the solicitor. Mate, this is a free country. You're entitled by law, yeah?
It's clear. Have you got anything number for the side?
No, just quickly, we've just done a stop check on Welsh's phone. There's a gentleman here that's filming us.
Yeah, he's in his own garden, minding his own business, and the police have just come over here intruding on my privacy, my liberty, my freedom. It's not illegal. I do this all the time. I film the police all the time down here. I film the inspector at the meetings, mate. I think you've got it wrong.
What's your name? Sorry, sir.
I think you've got it wrong, right? You know what you ought to do, mate? Do you know what you ought to do? If you don't like me filming you, you do what I do. You go to see the MPs, yeah, and get them to bring it up in Parliament so they can change the laws. But don't come and harassing me over it.
What's your name? Sorry, sir.
It doesn't matter who I am, mate, you know.
Okay, you're number 58.
You know. I'm not doing anything wrong at all, mate. Nothing wrong at all. You just took it on your own head to come over and harass me. You know. This is England, mate. You know.
Yeah, it's from 58. So.
This isn't communist China. You know that, mate, don't you? I think it's terrible what you're doing here. Yeah, it's not an offence, mate, see? My camera will pick that up better than your ears.
Pardon?
I said my camera would pick it up better than his ears.
Pick what up?
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean, pick what up?
It doesn't matter. You're just trying to make an issue here and I'm not biting for you. I'm not doing anything wrong.
What did you say?
I'm not doing anything wrong.
What have you just said to that?
It doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. What are you trying to make an issue for? I've not broken no laws. You come over here harassing us, mate. Thank you. Have a nice day. Could I have your names, please? More police harassment. I think you need to learn the law, being police officers as well. Thank you very much. I will. I'll print the laws out for you if you'd like to pop back sometime, and I'll show you the laws. Unless you could get them at the police station. You know, I think you need to go and see those laws on that though, actually.
It's not just police officers who think they can make the law up as they go along. These overzealous security guards got more than they bargained for when they tried to improvise laws on these innocent filmmakers.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're being informed by the town hall chair that it is an offence to take... He's now trying to wrestle this away from me. Apparently we're not allowed to take photographs in Worthing Town Centre. This man here, who will not give me his name, says that it is a crime to take a photograph in Worthing Town Centre. Can you tell me your name, sir? Can you tell me what legal right you have to harass people for taking photographs in Worthing Town Centre in a public space at the centre of our town? Would you like to come back and explain yourself, or are you going to sulk away? This is what we've come to today. This is Big Brother surveillance state, where you can't take a photograph or stand in one place for more than a minute without having a whole posse of jobsworths come over and try and me if you want. Town wardens here have informed us that it is an offence to take photographs in a public place. Exactly, it's laughable.